All right, so I've had a few people DM me that I personally know, like, hey, like, what are you doing? So to kind of explain what I'm trying to accomplish with social media as it relates to sales or whatever I post is number one, kind of just to do something for fun. Number two, I'm not necessarily trying to turn this into a career. Let me explain that. What I'm trying to do is kind of figure out what my life's mission is, and I genuinely believe sales training should be accessible to everybody. When I was young, and I was a 18-year-old father, and I had no money. I'm coming from nothing, being thrown out by my family, like all this stuff, and this is like widely known by everybody that knows me. I was struggling because I hated school. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to trade school. I didn't want to do any of that stuff, and sales felt like the only pathway for me. Problem is, I sucked. Like, I could talk to people all day, but I didn't understand the intrinsic part of sales, like why people say no, why people object at certain parts of the call, etc. And I never really had anybody to teach me that. I just had, like, my first sales manager or branch manager, whatever, was a millionaire off a pyramid scheme, and his best advice was, you're going to be $1 million producer, go watch Boiler Room. And I think it's kind of an issue that every real good sales trainer has a paywall in front of the stuff that they like. Don't get me wrong. I understand sales training is an industry. It's a job, and people are going to be like, well, yeah, duh, that's how we make our money. I understand that. But I feel like there's got to be some point or way for people to access that info for free. And I'm just going to be that person. At some point, I'll open like a school that's completely free. There's no paywall. It's lifetime free. Anybody will be able to join, have a community for sales, or I'll do like a YouTube Discord combo, something like that. And a lot of people, anybody who wants it can access it. And it will genuinely just be for people who want to learn sales, who don't have a mentor, who don't have a guide. I am going to say this though, because people are going to like rag, and if you do your research, you'll know that yes, people do pay me for sales training, one-on-one or corporate sales training. Yes, that is the case. I do have a company. That's because it's exclusive, right? The stuff I'm going to put on YouTube Discord is going to be the same stuff that I teach in my programs for everybody. The only difference is if you want to pay me to have that one-on-one time and have like a legitimate mentor talking to you only, then yes, you can do that. But the exact same information is going to be completely free, available in this community that I create. You'll learn all the same stuff as if you were paying me for that one-on-one time. The only difference is it'll be in like a group setting where I won't be one-on-one necessarily with you, but I will be answering questions. I will be whatever it is. You know what I mean? Suffice it to say, I feel like everybody should kind of have that give backness. Like, obviously I give back financially, I donate and stuff. I'm not going to talk about what I do, but there's also got to be a life mission for everybody that doesn't involve some kind of transaction. That's all. So that's what I'm doing. And I know this will blow up eventually. So if you want to follow me for sales tips, go ahead. If you don't, I don't really care. But eventually there will be a link in the bio that you can learn literally everything about sales from someone who's generated over 8 figures in sales to help you, especially those guys that are struggling or new to sales or that need to get that money in. I've been there. So